Greetings and welcome back to Factorio Space Age. I'm KatherineOfSky and I strive to make content you enjoy. So if I'm not asking too much, could you please click that like button if you enjoy my videos so I don't have to ask you later for it. With that, let's get on to the episode. So as this is an entry level to Megabase series, I'm going to be narrating every single thing I'm doing here. The only modifications to the game are the Space Age. We have no other mods from third parties. As you know, probably, in the mods, the base mod is added to by Elevated Rails, Quality, and Space Age. Now those are the official parts of the DLC, so they're not anything different than you would have if you have the DLC. So let's go ahead and start a brand new single player map. We'll do a new game and go into Space Age. There we go. And then we are greeted by these lovely settings. And this is not the map that I have rolled, but I'm going to get that for you in just a second. Here we go. Let's go ahead and import the map exchange string. And I usually start out with these things starting from a point of view of a rail world. Now I had to change the frequency of the ores because they were not playing nicely, but I'll tell you why I did that. So let's look at the most awesome map ever rolled. We start in the center here. There's a little bit of togetherness with the stone and iron, but I'll teach you how to sort that out. It's no big deal. We have no biters here and no biters down here. Look at this. The only biters we have are here. Now I have increased the starting area to the largest possible, but biters are on regular settings, except they don't expand. Okay, no expansion, but they are on normal settings. I haven't changed anything in the biter settings other than expansion. And that just means that they won't continually come and make extra bases. But check this out. Look at this. This river saved me, or this little canal, whatever you want to call it, channel. We have a lot of iron in this. We have 5 patches of iron outside the start area. We have 5 copper areas. We have a lot of stone as well. 1, 2, 3, which is more than enough. Oh, actually, there's another copper over here once we get elevated rails or landfill. There's plenty of coal. We have 1, 2, 3 outside the start area, actually 4. And the nearest biters are all the way over here. This map is incredibly defensible. All we need to do is build a wall over here. I mean, we might find out this entire thing is also uninhabited. We don't know yet. But then another wall over here, and we are good as gold. That is only 2 walls to defend against this entire continent, which is ours. So I did bump up the richness a little bit, and the frequency of these guys is 75, 75, 75, 75, and 133. Now I bumped that one up because at 100 or 75, you only get 1 oil patch area. And I thought, let's get 2 just in case. Because I would really like to have a quicker start going solo here. Because there's a lot of building that needs to be done before you launch a space platform. So uranium ore is going to be down here. That's just fine. I have left all of the settings for the other planets completely alone. I haven't touched those, nor have I looked at the planets here. I don't want to know. I'm kind of interested in exploring this. I'm going to call this the Lotus map because of this beautiful flower in the middle here. And this is just an exquisite map. I just love this. I hope you do as well. The map exchange string here will be in my Google Drive, so check that out. It is in the description below. And when you get it, so this is what it looks like. It will be in a text file. When you get it, make sure you just click the import map string button and you can put your cursor in there, press Control V or press the paste button, and then you can import this into your game. All right, so let's call the insurance company and crash another ship, shall we? Let's go and play. All right, here we're going. I think I'm going to start with, let's see. I kind of want to start with my hurry up to get bots builds. I have 2 quick bases, or what do you call them, starter bases that we can use. I think that's probably the fastest way to get going as a solo player. Now, I'm not going to do a speed run because I don't think I can do a speed run. I'm not a speedrunner. You have to make all kinds of Excel sheets and get things working and all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to learn how to play this game, and we're going to learn how to play Space Age. So if you want a speed run, that's another thing entirely, but we're going to just start from where we are. All right, so we have iron already down here. Now, I forgot to tell you, I was thinking of starting the furnace columns in this area-ish and then taking the bus downward. That is my plan here. But we might actually do the starter bases elsewhere. I'm thinking about that as well, because I wasn't thinking about a starter base when I first started playing. So, whoops, I forgot also to grab the stuff from the ship. That's the very first thing you should do. All right. Before we do that, though, I'm going to put some of this wood here. I'm going to right-click to actually control right-click to put half in one and then half in the other. See, are these? Those are only stone. These are stone. Looking for one that has, there's a big rock right over there. Okay, worth walking over there to get stuff. Now I'm going to control left-click to take stuff out of each of these things, and pressing Alt will let you see what's in here, okay? So that's Alt mode. All right, so that's good. You don't get anything if you harvest those pieces. You can if you want to, but I'm not going to bother because it's a waste of time. All right, with this, we can actually make nothing. All right, we can't even make one of these. Oh, I forgot to get that stone with 37 coal. I know it seems like we're taking a long time to walk up there, but it's a lot faster than hand mining 37 coal. We're also going to get a little bit of stone, so that's quite nice. Okay, nice. All right, let's get this stone as well, because we're going to need to craft some of these guys. All right, let's put coal on our hotbar as well. And we're kind of lucky. We don't have any trees on top of our patches. I'm going to harvest these for stone. Really important to get our furnaces made. And furnaces are also an ingredient in our miners. So let's get some of those going. All right, so we ran out of coal here. So let's give you some. And you can do Control-click to take stuff out of here. Otherwise, it comes in this thing. You can also Shift-click to take it out of there, depending on how you want to do all the things. Whoopsies. All right, so I'm going to make those 1, 2. Actually, I don't want to make any more of those. Or do I? Wait. I want 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 5 is fine after that. Sure. Okay, let's add these. We want to have kind of as many as possible of these. And then we're going to use the coal. Actually, we'll take this coal out, and we're going to Control right-click and just kind of wave our magic wand over all of them. And what we're looking for now is to get another one of, actually make 2 of these. That might be an ask. We want to make this thing here. We just need 9 pieces. There we go. We need 2 of these guys to go on to coal. And the way this works, this is a funny thing to do, because when you do this, you kind of feed them. I'm going to press Z to drop 1 piece in. So what happens is this thing generates a piece of coal, and that one goes into the fuel section here. So what we're going to be doing is basically harvesting the fuel section of each of these miners. So if we press Control-click, we get both of these. All right, that gives us 5 coal. It's not a lot, but at least we can give some to these guys. These guys are working hard at making stuff for us. Let's make as many as we can. There's 3 more. And we're going to need a lot of coal, at least 6 or 8 of these guys. So what you can do is if you pick a new one, press Q, you can pick it up. We're going to change the direction, go here, there, and there. And that way we're going to get more, a chain going. So that works nicely. Okay, here we go. Let's get some of this going and get more stuff. All right, cool. We can make 2 more of these, and then we'll make several more of those. I guess we're going to start needing more stone now. So we want to, we got steam power. Ah, yes. A lot of the technologies now are started by making certain things. Like electronics, we need to make copper plates. So I'm going to make a thing for copper. Let's see, you go there. I don't want to waste my wood right now because there are reasons you need wood. All right, grab that. And I do have a couple burner miners that I want to put on copper. So there we go. Make sure it's fully over the copper tiles. You can put these guys not over the copper. There we go. There's some stuff. So those are going to feed these smelters, making us some copper plates. Let's see if we can get there. There's electronics. Okay, does it? You have to... Oh, craft 50 iron plates. What is this one? Craft 10 of these. Probably just crafting, not even picking it up. I think this goes... Yeah, it's automatic. Okay, we don't have to pick them up. Which is fine. All right, we're going to grab all these and go get some more coal and feed that there. Now, for iron, we're looking something like 8 to 10 burner miners for that. Let's just put these in the ones that need it currently. Okay, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not enough yet. 5, and then let's just do another 5. And all right, we're getting this. We do need some of this. We need some automation science packs, where we need to build a lab. Unfortunately, we have to actually build our own circuits. Sad times. Let's see, let's grab some more. This, hooray. All right, good, good, good. Okay, so now we can make a lab. We're going to handcraft a bunch of green circuits, and that's okay. That's good. And I really would like to get automation. That is what I really... we can't even start the research. There's some things about this new system of Factorioing that are a little bit annoying. I kind of wish that you didn't have those, like, hey, craft green circuits when you've played the game a couple of times, because it doesn't feel great. It's not great at all, in fact. All right, I'm going to keep that in my inventory, and I'm going to chop a few trees, see if I can help ourselves for later and just chop ones near the iron patch so that we don't have to chop them later. It looks like all of our patches are blessedly free of trees. So normally you would chop the trees down so they don't get into your way when you're placing more miners on the patch, because these patches will be covered with miners shortly. All right, there we go. Okay, so automation science is done. Let's go ahead and start automation where we get an assembling machine. We really want to get that done. But first we need to get a boiler and 2 steam engines made. And then we also need an offshore pump, and we need 1 pipe to ground for now. Let's also grab some coal. We're going to need some of that. And I want some copper. Okay, we're going to get the copper anyway. And I'm going to make some power poles. Go ahead and make all of the power poles we can. That's the reason for chopping the wood. Okay, so up here we have our body of water. So I'm going to go ahead and put in our steam engine thing here. Offshore pumps. I'm not putting these on my hotbar because you rarely ever need to put steam engines down. Now I like to do a pipe to ground here. You don't have to, you can make regular pipes, but the reason I like it is because it allows you to walk through easily, just in case I want to go north of here. That's nicer. All right, so we have this. Let's put our power poles on the hotbar actually, and we're going to go ahead and kind of put in power poles here. Let's take this down a little bit. Pardon me. Little wit? Sure, we can have wit too. No problem. And I'm taking these down toward the iron, toward where we're producing our materials, because we want to fire up the labs, and to do that, we need to make materials for them. So let's get our lab within range of electricity. There we go. Do we want this here? Sure. All right, I'll put this over here. Helps if you press Q right before you delete the thing, so you have it on your cursor. I forgot to power it. Well, goodness me. All right, so let's give these guys some little bit more energy here. And then we can go back here. Maybe we make 2 more of these for coal. I think that might be useful. Again, we can do the same thing here. Go ahead and extend this. And there we are. Those are going to feed into that, so that's just fine. Ooh, we have a little bit of... Okay, well, we better just give these more stuff. But these, I think that's a little bit too much. Too much because I want to fuel the boilers right now. That's why I say too much. And you know what? I'm just going to go back down and get more. Get more coal because it's a pain to keep fueling boilers constantly. So we really want to do that. We can get a couple of burner inserters and a box. Let's make an iron box and then a couple of transport belts here. I don't know how many we need. Well, it never hurts to make transport belts. You know, it never hurts. Ever. Never. So I'm going to put my box down here. Actually, I do like them on the hotbar. We can put you here. And then I want to get a burner inserter out. Now, burner inserters will fuel themselves. So that's quite a nice thing to have. And we're going to put a little bit of a belt here. Let's go ahead and put the coal in here. Now, the difference between these and electric inserters is that electric inserters, if your power plant is completely off, your inserters will not work. So that's not great. Now it's generating some electricity for us. So that's a really good thing. So now we can actually get the lab working. Now, this thing is not going to generate electricity if we're not using it. So don't worry about it overdoing itself on electricity. That's not a thing. It's designed for, you know, the beginning of the game to be quite easy and quite like forgiving for you. So we're just going to go with that. Now we have a lot of machines that are out of stuff. So let's put some coal in those. And I do want to get couple more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not? Okay, do we have any of those? No, we don't. But, so I'm going to take these up, actually. I want to take 4 here. And I am going to... we need to collect the iron. Let's make a box. Let's make 5 boxes. Why not? And these can... well, at least 2 of them can go into one box. Oh no, all 4 of them can go into the same box. I forgot about that. That's a nice trick. So we're going to get some stone mined into this box. I was kind of waiting for having automation, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. We're going to have to, let's make these science packs. These just need copper plates and gears. They're pretty easy to make. So let's just do that. And we're going to get our very first assembly machine. And that way we won't have to get this going. So let's see. We can actually mine into an assembler instead of just a box there. Now keep in mind, now what I'm doing now is not later game. This is extremely early game. These kind of techniques that you're going to use here. This is not the way you want to set up your factory at large. So keep watching, keep watching. All right, so let's take that stone from there and keep on making furnaces. We're going to need a ton of furnaces later. You need that, and I don't have any there. Darn it. But as soon as we start making red science, we can put it into our lab. Now, if you take this out, if you press Control-click, left-click, it will insert everything from your inventory that applies in this menu. Everything that an assembler or a lab needs. So it's very, very convenient. All right, we're getting automation. The yay is real. Let's make a couple more labs. Actually, let's make 3 more. So we have a total of 4. We're going to make a nice little setup in just a second. Okay, let's get this. And we're getting more boilers. Yay. Let's get more coal. More yay. Do I have any more? No, I don't have any more burners. I might make a couple more, though. There we go. Now, do I have radars yet? No, radars. It looks like radars are now a research, which is a bit interesting. I don't think we're going to need military for a very good long while. I do want to get electric mining after this. And I want to get, we definitely need logistics as well. That's kind of, I think we need belts before miners. And then we do need a gun. That's only 10 packs, so that's okay. And then we get the radar. Radar is nice because it allows you to monitor your world. So that's good. All right, let's keep going. Keep getting this research going on. Let's Okay, take my science packs. Thank you very much. And I kind of just queued whatever I had at the moment. It was 30, I think. So we'll get this research done and possibly part of another before we're going to make some more labs and stuff. So until then, until we get automation, we can't actually craft any machines yet. We need to just keep handcrafting. But handcrafting is not the way to go in later game. You really want to do machine crafting. You should do the achievement called, oh gosh, what is it called? Oh, it's called Lazy Bastard, actually. And it's really, really good for learning how to make a self-sufficient factory that makes everything you need. All the things you need. Everything. It's good. All right, logistics is happening now. I do want to make some assemblers, so let's go ahead and make all 4 of those. I'm going to cancel these labs for now. These I might keep because we do need more iron, but we also need the, did I get those thingies? Yeah, I did. Hooray. Oh no. All right, fine. Okay, so let's see how many of these we got. We actually only got 2. So I'm not going to put any fuel in machines that aren't existing. Let's go ahead and get more coal. Ah, because they were meant to go over here. Of course, I kind of forgot about that. Whoops. All right, no worries. It's fine. We're going to get some of these machines. I'm going to pick up 2 of these and pick up the box. And what we're going to do is place our assembly machine on our hotbar and then put it right here. And we're going to go ahead and make furnaces. This can last us quite a long time. There we go. Wow, we can put a whole bunch of these here. That's kind of nice. Let's make at least, a couple more of these. Come on, come on, come on. Now, it's taking a while to craft these because I crafted 5 at a time, which is right click, right? So, all right, let's go ahead and feed this thing. Go ahead. Yes, thank you. But this thing, remember, it's an electric machine, so it does need some power. So let's go ahead and take this power from over here. So if you click on a power pole and then click up, like hold click, you can do them max distance apart, starting at the original power pole. All right, so I do need some more science. Actually, let's see if we can make some stuff. Let's make another 4 of these. Okay, good, good. Give you some stuff. Oh, I need to get coal. I almost forgot. Now you can put these in a big long rectangle, or if your coal patch is weird, you can do something like this. You can do any way as long as it's one continuous, like a snake line. Now then, I'm going to make, let's see, with 1 lab, let's make 2 more. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Put this here. Now I do actually have a blueprint for this layout. Let's make some inserters after this. Now, I do have this blueprint book. It is in my my Google Drive. Let's put that right over there. And I believe I have the early game stuff. Is it here? Oh, I know where it is. It's in science. Early red science. Okay, so you can place this on the ground. And it won't fill in by itself, but it will give you ghosts so you know how to fill things in. So here we go, and it'll keep the recipes there. I'm going to get those inserters. They belong here. Let's see. I always put my hotbar the same way every single time, so I'm quite used to this being in a particular way. So I'm just going to fill that in the way I like it. You go there, you go there. One thing that might help you as well. Oopsies, that's not right. Go there, there, and there. And then these are wooden chests, but I'm going to use iron, so that's okay. If you press Q, you automatically pick up the item right from your cursor. Now, a few settings that I should go over with you are quite important. One of them, I think in alt mode, I feel like you should have all of these on. Inserter arrows, pump arrows, machine arrows, combinator settings, and beacon modules. Those are really important to have on in order to understand blueprints and also kind of understand what is going on in your factory. So what we want to do here is, so we have these things. We have automation science packs, and we can see that we have 1 copper plate and 1 gear wheel. Now, I don't know. No, it's not showing it there. There used to be a thing. Oh, here it is. Now it's showing us we need 2 iron and 1 copper. Now, if you'll notice, well, let's pick up some iron and copper first. That'll make things easier when I can actually demonstrate instead of pretending to. Woo. Let's go and get some copper and run by the coal on our way there. Yes, there we are. Getting all the coal. And getting the copper. Let's give these guys some more energy. Okay, so now, I'm sorry that it's dark. We'll get lights later. Anyway, so when you have this recipe, you can see 2 iron, 1 copper plates. Now, we need to make that iron into gears, and it takes 2 pieces of iron to make 1 gear. Now, because of this setup is very clever because it allows us to feed both machines from the same box. So if we have this means we need twice as much iron in the box as copper. So we'll go ahead and do twice as much iron and 1 copper. This is relative. Obviously, we would need 100 copper. We just don't have that, and it's not important for the early game. Now, this is kind of nice to have both of these going, but we don't have enough for the second box. That's okay. It's actually not that important, I don't think, to make these gears. Mainly it's the speed of the inserters that makes the difference in that one. Anyway, this is going to automatically make us red science. I mean, literally automatically. It is now constructing red science for us. We no longer have to handcraft red science. It's done. It's good. All right, you can go in there. You can go there. And how many do we have? 50. So we can actually control click on this, and we now have 50 more stone furnaces without having to handcraft those. This is nice. We like this. We like not handcrafting. It's great. All right, let's go ahead and get some more copper because we do need some for some more green circuits. And now that we have the ability to have new machines, we can put in a couple of other quick machines for ourselves. Which are mainly, let's see, when we want to make a green circuit setup. So let's do that. I usually do a ghost there. I usually put these ghosts here because they're spacing. So what we want to have here is 2 boxes. So we can have you going there and there, and one of them. All right, let's make some more inserters. And then we want to have a few long-handed inserters as well. So I'll put the long-handed maybe over here. These I usually like to have fast. And this will go here. And these will go there. That's just to mark it out. Obviously, we don't have the other things that we need at the moment. All right. So these are going to be wire because I already know this recipe by heart. However, I'll show it to you. Electronic circuits need iron plates and copper cable. So we're going to get the copper from here and the iron from the box. If we look at this, it's 1 copper, 1.5 copper to 1 iron. So that is, okay, if this is, I don't know, we'll just put it in a random amount because we don't have exacts and it's fine. Doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so now we're going to get all the green circuits we can stand. Now we might, actually, I'm thinking we might actually get a couple more copper makers real quick. 1, 2, yeah. Because I feel like we're a little bit short on our science and stuff. So let's go ahead and pick that up. This is going really well. But now we want to start making electric miners. I think that's where we go from here. So we are researching electric mining drills. Again, we are completely reliant on this setup, which is very, very nice. Again, 2 copper to 1 iron. So we can do this. Oopsies. Nay. Wrong key. Shift clicking those in. All right. And that's going to work. And you can take iron ore. Anytime you have extra stuff, you can always shove it into the thing where it belongs. Yeah, like this. We can open this up, control click the empty inventory squares, and we get our copper cable in there. Now, pre-making these things like gears or green circuits will help you quickly work on other things. Like it's going to be a lot faster to make inserters, for example, that need green circuits and other things like that. Okay, you can have this. All right, so now I think it's a good time to place a starter base blueprint down. So you can do this in other entry-level to Megabase series. I usually start out with furnace columns, but I do believe that the fastest way to get through the game is to get bots, because bots will build for you, and it's a huge time saver. So that's what we're going to go for. We're going to go zoom to bots. All right, so we're going to start with the starter base, and that will be, where do we want to put this? We can actually put it around here. I'm going to use a force shift placement, control shift, in order to make sure that none of those power poles get in our way, those vertical, that vertical line. Can I put this on the line of these things? Where's the line? Something like here is the line. So I'll let that kind of continue through. I'm pressing shift, control. So we're going to place that down, and it's going to tell us where we need to move power poles. So I'm going to get rid of this one and put it here. There's one that can be there. Get rid of this one here. Get rid of this one, put it here, here, and then it's still it's almost connected. Actually, sometimes the ghosts have funny connections, so we might need to connect these via copper wire, which is what I'm doing right now to make sure that these guys have a continuous connection down to our current base. So let's get rid of this power pole here. Put in this one. Okay, that does have a connection. Connection. Yes, maybe. Actually, this is wrong because it's over an inserter. So let's get that one. And this one needs a connection to that power pole there. Ah, but we can actually make this one there. Okay, yep. It doesn't form new connections. It just remembers the old ones, apparently. So, all right, that should, we still have a break in the line, which is a great chance to go press M for goddess mode. So we are in goddess mode now, and we're going to see, where do we have a break? There it is, right there. So we use the electrical networks icon here, and they light up in blue. So it should be right here somewhere. Hello? Ah, it's because it's linking that one. All right. So is it working now? Yes, it is working now, as evidenced by our things not blinking like crazy. Hooray! All right, let's go ahead and get these guys going on. We need to make some more inserters like crazy here. All right, get rid of those. Let's get these furnaces going. Let's get some of these. We can give this thing some more of our iron, and science hasn't run out yet, so that's just fine. I'm gonna go and grab some copper here. And we're gonna start building this very large thing here. Now, I appear to have completely taken off the things here. Oh no, I need to fix this blueprint. Oh no. So I noticed something was wrong with my blueprint, so I went ahead and I just fixed it to show the stuff that needs to go in here. So this belt is going to be for iron, and this one is going to be for coal, and this one is going to be for copper. Now they're kind of facing in weird ways, but don't worry, we can get our belts to where they need to go, no problem at all. Let's go ahead and put down some of the furnaces that we have. Since we have quite a lot, I'm not going to worry about spacing them out or using just a little bit in each area, because we do have quite a lot, and there's even more being made out there. You do want to kind of space out your inserters. That is going to be a bit important. And also maybe your belts. So let's just serve the first few of our furnaces here. We also need a belt maker. That's going to be really important for making this thing. So let's see. Let's get, okay, science is still happening. That's pretty great. Let's go ahead and get more iron. and also just make these, just distribute all of this stuff, all the coal that we have, and go ahead and get some copper happening. Maybe even make some more green circuits, because we're going to need a lot of assemblers, like many, many assemblers and many, many inserters. So we have enough stuff so that we can make some more green circuits in here. That's going to really help us out. Let's just put 100, actually maybe 200 in there, because it's 1.5. Actually, it should be what, 300 to 200. So if we do 300 and then do 200, that will get us a lot of green circuits. Now, science does seem to be running. It still has plenty of material left. Now, I want to build, let's build a belt maker. That's another important item on our Factorio journey. It's going to be kind of a similar setup to the green circuits, exactly the same kind of thing, except with different items. So this is going to be our belt maker. Okay, and then you're going to be a gear maker. So let's see, we need to put this over there. We don't have any more of those, so let's make a couple of boxes. Actually, like several. Okay. All right, shove this here, and this only needs iron. I'm going to just go ahead and give it all our iron. Give us another power pole. There we go. So this thing is going to make a lot of belts for us. Again, the recipe is 1 iron plate, 1 iron gear wheel, 3 total iron plates to make 2 belts. These make 2 X transport belts, as you see at the top of the recipe over there. So that is going to give us a lot of extra crafting time, because we're going to be needing to craft things like inserters and things like that. All right, we can get this. Let's go ahead and give this more coal. And let's just get this kind. Yes. Oh, we don't have any belts yet. Okay, that's fine. Let me grab these. 56. And then from here, we can also make a few of these extra items that we're going to need. Wow. Okay, we're out of belts already. Dang it. Okay, fine. I'll handcraft some myself for now. But I'm also going to put in inserters for these different machines here. Now, I want to just definitely prioritize the first few initially. And the reason for that is because we want to make sure that some production gets started. When we have some production started, we won't have to go back to these machines as often, because we're going to start making these things in our array. So that's quite important. Are we out of... What's happening here? Hello? Oh, out of science. All right, let's get some science going then. Let's get fast inserters. Those are always great. And also green science would be great. Can also start getting a little bit of this. Gun turrets are good too. I don't think we're actually going to need much in the way of that. Oh, we're actually getting... getting past our borders, which is always a concern, right? But it's not necessarily scary right now. It's kind of okay. All right, so this goes around this way. Be sure to watch the direction of the belts. Okay, and then you go here, here, there. This is a special kind of way of feeding that puts one product on one side of the belt, one on the other. Okay, we're out of belts again. I'm going to grab belts, and then we're going to maybe make some more ourselves, including maybe some undergroundies. We're going to have to start making some electric mining drills too. So I'm going to start making those as well. Get some more of these, and get more of these, and give you a little bit more of those. Always, I mean, you never have enough belts. Never have enough. So, oh, and we never have enough of those either. My goodness, whoops. I guess I might have forgotten to actually pick up, or actually make the assembling machines. That's not great. Okay, so now let's make some more assemblers. Very much needed. We can kind of get rid of some of these power poles that aren't needed. Some of them are definitely needed, so let's just make sure that we have enough. I think we need one there and there for these guys. Pretty important. you, and you, and you. Actually, that one should go there. It doesn't really matter, though, where they are. This one went there, which is okay. I can move that one, I think. All right, so these guys should be connected, which is also very good. Let's start by making green circuits, because these will actually transfer on here. We're out of inserters, though. Okay, good. So these, that, please. And we really need, let's see, we have a few of these left. I think we might actually start going for making production and actually putting down miners. Let's do that. Let's see, I want to put our first mining thing actually right there. Let's see, if this is here, then we would have the second one there, and this one here, and then that one there. All right, we're just spacing these out. And that will become more apparent in a bit. No, that's not right. I want to have them all in the same line, dude. All right, let's put these here. Now, there's a little bit of iron in that, like a tiny patch there. So that's why those are there and spaced out from these guys. Okay, we want to do this and another set of power poles there. And that'll get us the barest minimum of iron that we're going to need here. And really isn't very constructive, but that's okay. We're going to take this through. We don't need that power pole. And then you can go here. Yay. All right, cool. Take this off. And then I do want to get this coal in here because that coal will benefit both of these areas. Now the coal is kind of nice because we can, let's see, let's get rid of, no, we just need, we only have one miner for coal. Oh no. Let's see, the highest point of this is there, so we can do that. All right, you go up here. I think we can actually put it there, maybe. Come on. Okay, you come with me. Power poles, let's go. And this means we ran out of juice on our steam engines. I knew it was going to happen. You know, the box only lasts so long. So we're going to get this actually taken up there soon. Not right now. We don't have quite enough belts and stuff yet. I really want to make some more inserters and other things first before we prioritize these belts and stuff, because the belts are really, up here is a very long distance and we're better off just feeding this for a bit longer. I mean, this is going to last a very long time, that amount of coal. So we're good. All right, let's go. So let's take this here. Okay, that's fine. And we don't need that power pole there. Coal is coming. Now, you might be surprised that this one miner can probably power this entire array with coal. You really don't need much for that. All right, we're going to take this one off. This is our copper. Okay, copper is going to come from here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can take this one here. But we need more miners. We are absolutely out of miners. Oh, we need also more coal. So I'm going to steal it from these guys. At some point, you will be having way too much coal. All right, let's give our maybe our labs some more. I don't know if they need more stuff. They look okay, actually. Let's see. Do you want more stuff? Sure, have it. Enjoy. Here we have tons and tons of iron plates. So let's get a few of these miners is what we needed. Right. More of these, more inserters after that. Yes. Yeah, we're really helping out the inserter production because of the amount of green circuits we're producing by hand. That's very nice. Okay, so let's see. Let's get you here. And you. And you. You. Out, in, and then in here. So we're going to make like one of each item here. Okay. And then you go there, there. Okay. Power poles and more. There we go. Feel free to put the power poles down. You should have plenty in your inventory. And that just helps for future and figuring out unconnected lines and stuff. Okay. Okay, we actually have a belt maker finally. All right, you can go there. And we need one there. All right. Okay, and we're going to leave stuff in the box for now because we don't have green science going yet. Sending it down this line is for green science, and we don't actually have that working. So that's a thing for later land. All right, I do want to get, let's see, 5 of these and 5 of those. Grab the rest of the belts and the electronic circuits. All this is going to help us out immensely. Okay, and we can also do this. Gonna need undergroundies for that. But I believe, yeah, we did get some miners, so that's great. Okay. Some of this is really hard to see the ore, so I'm just not gonna bother if it's too difficult. Oopsies, that one. Yeah, I think we skipped that one and put that one in instead. Okay. And you guys can go here. And then we bring this down here. Yay. All right, cool. So, let's do this. Okay, so now we're getting copper. All right, and we are very close to actually getting some science automated. I know it doesn't seem very close, but we are, I promise. Now, we have 5 more of these. And we need to go here. All right, and let's put these on a belt here. These are going to be for science. And then this is also for science. So if any of this copper makes it past these guys, we're going to go and put it on this belt for science right over here. So you go, let's just take this down. And this is the more important part, is getting this all the way connected to the labs. Now you might wonder, why is there this weird space here? This is so you can continue, like if you copy this and add more labs, you know, to put like total of 6 rows of labs there. That's what that's for. Okay, still feeding these guys. Might as well. Okay, and let's put some there. Give you some that. And that's run out of some stuff. Okay. Nice. All right, and copper. But we are starting to really process things. We can now take iron off the line if we want to. That's what this box is for, is just to have a little bit of iron here. But it looks like we're doing okay. We can now siphon green circuits off as well. But these green circuits are now being made into inserters, which is fantastic. We can go ahead and pilfer all of those. And now look what we're doing. We're getting science, actual science. Oh yes. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the inserters there. Let's see, this needs to be there, so it's connecting there. All right, that's just fine. And this is going to get up there once we have enough actual belts. So another place that we might want to go toward is this assembler here. We would need gears to make assemblers, and we can actually suck up the gears for now. Okay, this one is weirdly aligned. There it is. Okay. Or we could have just drug another set over there. That's just fine. Usually they're in straight lines, my poles. I try to make them fairly straight so that it's more useful there. Just chopping down more trees so we can make more power poles. There we go. All right, and then we can have one there. All right, cool. So we're getting stuff and things and stuff. Here we're going to use a lab chaining technique to get power or to get science into these labs. So I'm going to pull up all of this stuff. We don't actually need any of these things here anymore. I'm going to just take it all up here, take all the materials from the boxes. We don't need any of the power poles or the inserters or the machines. That means we can pilfer them to use in the other array, which is great. This is actually great. Hooray. All right, let's grab these things. That may be the last grab we need. I'm not going to fuel those anymore. And this thing will make power poles if we supply it with wood. So let's quickly look at see what we want to do here. I definitely want to get these in. That's super important. So these go in, you go over there, and you go there. And let's just take this line here. All right, we don't need to do things we don't need to do yet. So don't worry about this. Miners are actually important, so might as well get those on the make. So let's get these, and then pipes can also be important as well. Let's see, do we have enough machines? We do not. Okay, let's make a few more. And then I actually have a little bit of science in my inventory, so I'm going to go down here. And we need to put the labs down. That would be useful. Okay, let's... okay, it's fine. Just follow the pattern if you mess up the blueprint, or you can do undo with Control-Z. That also works quite well. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4 labs and just have that even. It doesn't matter. If you have enough to support more, use more. It's okay. It's all good. Factorio is a game about looking at your limits and seeing what you have. You do not have to have, calculate exact ratios. It's kind of like experiment and find out what works. Do you have enough? Or is it working well for you? That kind of thing. Huh. This is interesting. Wonder why that inserter is there. Makes me think that something disappeared at some point. I'm not really sure. There might have been a box there, maybe. I don't know. With the intention of having like a box for extra gears or something, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, we don't have blue inserters, so I'll just put this there and put this here. In general, you're going to want to replace many of your yellow inserters with blue ones. Almost all of them, one might say. So, all right, we are doing well. Let's get a couple more labs in place and get these guys in place. So, yay. And inserters, hello, how you doing? Okay, so this is also an important array because we're going to get our first belts from here. There we go. And we're just going to add this for now. Okay, I think we're good. Very, very good. All right, and we can also kind of finish this array off as well. These definitely need to have some more faster inserters and stuff, but we don't actually have that ability right now. We have 13 other inserters, and we do have a little bit of belt. So let's extend this metal array and just basically build up our production and actually make a lot more of the things that we need. Oh, we don't have that many. Whoops. Okay, let's go and grab more inserters from the box. And of course, we have one science pack here that will go in there, and it gets kind of distributed to the end points of the array there. Okay, so there we go. We got a lot of inserters in that one. Hooray. Yay. All right, and now we're getting our lovely splittery-doos and the undergroundies. Hooray. So that's good. All right, so these things are going... yes, we stopped here with our inserters, and then we also have a light that we can put there, but we haven't researched lights yet. So that's okay. We are preparing to take on some enemies, so yeah, that can be later land for sure. Go ahead and put down these assemblers making the research for the labs, I should say. All right, and it looks really good. We are actually making a lot of progress. These things, the ones with the red crosses on them, that means that these recipes are not researched yet. So we don't actually have access to them yet. So that's an important thing for later. Okay, we can make this. Ammo is actually kind of important. We probably need some of that. Let me grab some iron. Oh, we're out of iron. Nice. That is good. That means we're using all of it. That's pretty great. So let's make a couple of these. I don't know if we're already making some or not. Let's see. We didn't put these on a belt. Sad times. Now these guys, I chose not to put them in a box because you will be using them for a very short amount of time before you switch to Assemblers Mark II. So that's a thing that is kind of, you just pick them off the belt and it's fine. You can pick things off the belt with F. That's the default key, I believe. So that makes that very easy. It looks like we did get green science. So now we can choose a future technology to get. Tool belt is kind of nice to have because you get more inventory. Let me get lamps so it's less hard to see on YouTube. Because YouTube makes everything darker, basically. Weapon shooting speed is also kind of nice to get, and they're not very, well, it's 100 science packs. It's fine. We also need steel processing. In fact, let me move that up because we're not really in imminent danger of enemies at the moment. So that's something that we kind of want to do sooner rather than later. Anyway, I hope you are enjoying this playthrough so far. We actually have no more time. Again, if you have a chance, do check out my Patreon and let me know if there's other benefits that would, if you're on the fence about Patreon, let me know if there's something you want to see. I'm always welcoming suggestions. So you can always DM me on Discord, send me an email, or however you choose to contact me. And hopefully you'll come by one of my streams one day. We've been doing some multiplayer achievement runs. So that's pretty exciting for me and for the community. It's been really great to have those happen and get people the 40-hour achievement to win the game. So, looks like I got overexcited again about playing, and I hope you are enjoying this playthrough as much as I am creating it for you. If you have the means, I would be honored if you check out Patreon. Huge thank you to all of my patrons. You really make a difference in my life and my kitties, of course. So, thank you again for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.